Hey everybody, look at the sky out here right now. This is the time of day that we still got about another hour to go before sunset, but it is completely pitch black. And you can see where it looks like a giant storm is approaching. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So I showed you that sky, but in the meantime, forecasts have come out for this tropical storm that might be a hurricane. Erica originally looked like it was heading more towards like South Florida. Now they're kind of making it seem like the cone of the storm is heading a little bit more right towards Central Florida. This picture is what the forecast is, at least as of right now, at about 7 o'clock on Wednesday. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully by the time that the storm gets to us late Sunday into Monday, it's not facing us and maybe curving a little bit more out to sea. But we'll take it as it goes. Hey, we found these in one of our store runs recently, and I am psyched. I'm going to try them out. We've had them before, but this is our first time this season. Oh yeah, they do taste like pumpkin spice. M&M's has hit a home run. And by the way, we've been waiting for Starbucks to get their pumpkin spice out. But in the meantime, I know that Dunkin' Donuts has theirs out. And Wawa is supposed to have theirs out, but our Wawa does not have it out yet. So we're anxiously on the hunt for our pumpkin spice coffee. So by the way, Disney announced today that they are going to use FastPass Plus for... Sorry, I gotta turn on the copyrighted music in the background. Disney is using FastPass Plus for the Eat to the Beat concert series at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival this year. So if you're an annual pass holder, you can book your tickets or your seats for Eat to the Beat shows 30 days in advance. If you're staying on site, you could do it 60 days in advance. And the artist that I'm most interested in seeing this year is Rick Springfield. Question for anybody out there. Does anyone know what the name of Jesse's girl is? If you do, let me know in the comments below. And by the way, I do know, but I want to see if you guys know. And then the other bands that I'm looking forward to seeing this year, Fuel is there. Tiffany, sounds ridiculous, but I'm really interested in seeing what the show's all about. Dennis DeYoung, I've gone to see year over year at Epcot, puts on an amazing show of Styx songs. Everclear is there, although they're playing Halloween and the day after Halloween, so I'm not sure if the timing is going to fit. And Sister Hazel and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy has played there year after year after year. We've missed them every year. This is going to be the year that we get to go check them out. By the way, this is my dinner. Mary made this delicious chicken with mushrooms and some white rice. It's unbelievably good. Alright, so it's a super late night for us. It's 10 to 12 Eastern Time. At 12 o'clock, Universal Studios will announce the remainder of the houses and scare zones for Halloween Horror Nights, so wanted to stay up, get a little thing out on the website for you guys, and at least tell you guys on the video what's happening. Alright, so now it is finally after midnight. It's 12:25 or so on our time. Just to give you a heads up of all of the houses that have been announced for Halloween Horror Nights 25. They're actually up on the viewfromthecheapseats.net site, but we'll go over them here. American Werewolf in London is making a return. The 2013 fan favorite house will be back. Upgraded puppets. Should be pretty awesome. Insidious, as previously announced, will be one of the IP properties this year, as well as Jason vs. Freddy, or Freddy vs. Jason. The Purge will be making its debut as a house in Orlando this year, taken from the streets of the Scare Zone last year. Will be centered inside of a house, as previously announced. The Walking Dead Season 5 will be represented with a house this year as well. And then we get to the ground up properties, the original content from Universal Studios. We've got Jack Presents 25 Years of Monsters and Mayhem. So this is going back through classic Universal monsters, as well as highlights from Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights events past. They'll all be gemmed into this house. I'm really looking forward to this. We've got a house based off of Run. So this is Run, Blood, Sweat, and Fears. We've got our traditional 3D house. So every year we basically get like a 3D house. This year is Asylum in Wonderland 3D. And this falls in line with the Scary Tales properties. And then lastly, we have Body Collectors Recollections. So Universal pretty much touching on fan favorites for their IP properties as well as their ground up properties. So this year, 25th anniversary, should be a real big celebration, especially for hardcore fans of Halloween Horror Nights. The scare zones for this year include Psychoscarapy Unleashed. And just so you guys know at home, it took me about 5 times to get that tongue twister out. And that scare zone will be taking place on the streets of New York, so where we saw the stage taking shape a couple of videos ago. That's going to be for an all-out costume contest, very bloody on the streets of New York this year. We also get an Icons of Halloween Horror Nights passed out on the streets of Hollywood, so where we were at Universal Studios this past weekend and we saw all those banners of the Icons, that is for the Icons Scare Zone. We get Scary Tales Scream Punk. So this is based off of the popular Scary Tales characters with a new steampunk twist to them. And in the Central Park area where we saw all those pumpkins hanging the other day, that's for Evil's Roots. So that should be about evil fairies, bats, scarecrows, things like that. And then finally we get the all-night die-in double feature. We also get 2 stage shows this year. As usual, we get Bill and Ted returning. And in addition to Bill and Ted, no Rocky Horror Picture Show this year. Instead, we get The Carnage Returns, which is the Jack the Clown stage show. I'm pretty excited about that. So all in all, it looks like it's really teed up to be a fantastic 25th year for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm psyched up to go. We hope that we see a lot of you guys out there. Follow the website, viewfromthecheapseats.net, for updates, as well as keep checking into the channel. We did a really great beginners video probably 3 weeks or so ago. It's linked in the article on the website. We'll put a link down below as well if you've never gone to Halloween Horror Nights. You're considering a lot of good FAQ type information in there. And we'll be back out at Universal Studios again shortly to be able to go through a little walkthrough of where the houses are going to be located, as well as the scare zones, and maybe what we think you guys would want to see, at least what we want to see first in our kind of strategy for the park. So that's coming at you soon. But for now, we're going to sign off for tonight. So thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.